Sonia joining you live again tonight for day 7 of the 30-day furniture paint a piece of furniture a day challenge. That was a mouthful, but anyway, you guys know what's going on, right? So for the next 30 days, we kick this off on August the 1st. We are painting a piece of furniture a day, no matter how ugly it is. All right, we're gonna make it beautiful. I'm giving you guys the tips, the know-how, and everything that you need to know how to be a furniture flippin' pro. Okay, so tell me who's with me tonight. I'm Sonia. This is Matt behind the scenes of the camera tonight. We are the owners of Junk Monkey Paint Company, and we are the home of the Ever-Loved Junk Monkey Paint, which is a product that you can use that you don't have to prime or prep or strip. Nobody wants strip. I had that once. That was terrible. Or strip. And even a piece like this tonight, okay? It's not even, what's that?
It says it depends on the strip.
It depends on the strip. What does that mean?
That's just something for me.
Okay. All right. You can't paint your furniture naked if your husband wants you to strip and see you actually. But I'm just saying, there's lots of ways you bend over. And I just don't know how that will go over. I just don't know. Anyway, this piece tonight, I digress. And the hubby is here with me tonight. If you hear his voice behind the scenes, he's Matt. I'm Sonia. We're the owners of Junk Monkey Paint Company, where, yeah, you basically grab a brush, the paint, and you go bananas, okay? You go bananas. And this piece tonight isn't even real wood. Come take a look at it, babe. We can share. Actually, I'm picking off the tags, okay? There was 3 price tags on here. I guess it's so you can see it from all different angles. I got this one at Goodwill today. And can you see the price on it? Can you show it to him? Come up close. Show it to him. Zoom in. Zoom in. Yay! $4.99. Heck yeah, less than $5, right? So, you know, if you've been watching on here, how good you can make a $5 piece look, right? So I'm going to kick this off. Right now I'm cleaning it. I'm going to have Matt give some shout outs so I know who's joining us here tonight. Who are the troopers that have been here with us night after night? This is day 7. We've got a bunch more to go, but we're having fun. So I'm using my crud cutter tonight to clean off any goo, any grease, any gunk, because I can see down here somebody's maybe left some munchies down here, so we're going to take that off, okay? Munchies for later. Trust me, the paint would stick onto it, but, you know, I would prefer it gone, you know?
Yeah. So, we say hello to Jennifer Campbell from Columbia, South Carolina.
Hey, Jennifer.
Linda is joining us from the left coast, as always.
Linda.
Felicia says, hey, guys.
Felicia?
Felicia.
Oh, yeah, she was one of our paint winners.
Yes.
Yeah, her paint is out. You should be getting that.
So,
oh, but don't forget to tell me.
Andy says hello from downtown, PA.
Downtown?
Our friend Pam Warner is watching
Pam,
us.
how are ya?
She's lurking. She's not saying anything, but she's lurking, right?
She's probably using her hands. She's probably like working on her loom.
So Robin's checking in from Louisiana. Marianne says hello.
Hello.
Laura Scott says hi. She wonders if we already hit happy hour today. No, not quite. I wish, but anyways.
Although we did go to a few hardware stores, and that is
Valerie is back for day 7 from Belleville.
Heck yeah.
You lied to me. You said we were on day 27.
Day 27?
That's what you told me.
Who, you?
You, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, babe, we're on day 27. Stick with me, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joan says hello from New Jersey.
Hello.
Kathleen Snyder says hello. I've been waiting for you
Yay.
to share. Penny's back again from Texas.
Hey, Penny. Thanks for being back
Kelly
with us,
Ansel, she's on. I see she had to check out early last night, but she's back on.
She got her beauty sleep, right?
Liz says hello. I have no sound tonight. Liz, shut down your feed. Restart it.
Yes, it's probably
Kay
just
Clark says hello. Lori
Facebook
says,
gremlins.
Yeah. Wendy says, hey, y'all, checking in from Miller, Missouri.
Ooh, Missouri. Hello.
Wait. Missouri? Yeah, Emma's Missouri, huh?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Emma's Missouri? I
Linda
think so.
wants to know if I feel better.
Do you feel
Not
better?
really. What color are you using tonight? Red! Okay, we finally got to the red for people.
Show them real quick, too. This is actually a color called Garnet Red. Okay?
Garnet Red,
so in the jar,
yeah.
sometimes our reds can look a little more pinky. But if you were here in our shop, or even if you go online, you'll see that we always try to put a painted jar with it so you can really see what it looks like when it's dried, because a lot of paints dry. You know, you think when you do the dab on top of a paint can, it's not until it sets up that you actually see the true color come out. So sometimes reds can fool you and might even look a little pink, but I promise once it comes out, it's going to be gorgeous. Oh no, I should have opened this before, shouldn't I? Because this jar's been sitting around. Somebody asked the other night, how long can a jar of paint sit around? A long time. A long
About 2
time, my
years,
friend. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So this is going to dry a
Pam
really
shared
nice
the
dark
video
red.
with a friend in Texas, and she bought 6.
Oh my gosh!
I think we know who that is.
Well, thank you, thank you. We have been so busy today.
Yeah, we've been packing. I don't know if you saw the boxes we posted.
No, I didn't post a picture yet.
We have tons of
have
boxes.
like the leaning tower of Happy Mail going out today. So.
The post office hates us.
How can they hate us? We like put monkeys on boxes. We make people happy.
But we make
people
them work.
happy. All right. Yeah, they probably
Jennifer
see us
Campbell
coming out.
said, "This is the color I want if I win."
Oh, nice. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Just tell everybody what they got to do, right? They just got to share.
Oh yeah, if you want to win
Wow,
a jar of Punk Monkey, Junk
Punk Monkey. That would be a cool name, right? We'll have to do some rock and color and call it Punk Monkey.
Yeah, Junk Monkey paint. All you have to do is share while we are live, and then we'll announce the winner at the end. And you have 2 minutes to tell us you're still with us.
There you go. We're giving a jar away a night, giving you the inspiration, the know-how to what to do with it.
Everybody's saying
I'm so happy.
Yes, I know it looks pink,
yeah,
but it will dry dark red.
Yep. That's part of the process when you put it on. Like I say, sometimes the reds can fool you because I'm putting on wet paint and it takes a moment for it to set, right? But this is actually a garnet red, so it's going to dry, believe it or not, red. So we're going to chit-chat as that magic happens. The magic in a jar.
Is that a piece of laminated wood? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I love it, right?
Yes.
So for those of you out there who you're thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to only find real wood, you do not. Now, while I will tell you that when I'm out junking and picking and thrifting, I tend to go, I'm more geared towards the wooden pieces like I showed you the other night, the dovetail drawers and things like that. There's, let me just tell you, sometimes you find some really, really solid pieces. And for $4.99, I could make this piece look like somebody doesn't even know if it's real or fake wood because we're going to paint it with some Junk Monkey. And it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous, all right?
So Lori said Punk Monkey could be neon colors.
That would be funny, right?
Yes.
We'll have a monkey. And he'll wear
but that wouldn't be,
wear like studs and stuff, right?
That wouldn't be Punk Monkey. That would be
that
like
be?
New Wave Monkey.
What, with the neon?
Yeah, that would be like New Wave 80s Monkey.
What color would be a Punk Monkey then? Maybe black though, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like leather,
black,
spikes coming out of his shoulders.
Monkey,
Wouldn't that be so funny?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, anyways. Megan says, oh my god, I love that color. Well, it's not going to stay this color, Megan. It's going to dry really red.
Yeah. Hopefully the lid was on the right color. But yeah, it might start looking a little bit like we have a color called Berry Dance, which if you like a hot pink color, you're gonna love that because Berry Dance is just like that. It's like berries.
Jennifer Campbell says Punk Monkey needs to be a purple.
That would be cool too, right? Yeah.
We'll have to change our.
We'll have to do a dark black purple. Wouldn't that be fun?
Life is great to a.
Pumpkin.
Oh, Jancy. Oh, New Mexico visiting PA. You've stopped into the shop a couple times, huh? So, anyways, good evening, guys. From Nancy, Tim Murphy shared.
Nancy and Kim.
Sue Schulte says hi from Katy, Texas.
Hey, Texas, in the
loving
house.
my paint from y'all. Good, I'm happy you got it. Yeah.
You know what? I have to give a shout out to. I don't know if she's on here yet already, but I just opened my email right before I came on, and there was a message from Terry Smith from over in Pittsburgh. You taught me Pittsburgh without an H, right? Did I get that right?
One T and
over in Ohio, and she just sent me a picture, and she said you just got her paint, and she's like Christmas morning, and she sent me a picture, which I'll have to flip and show you guys. I love getting your pictures, by the way. That is awesome. It makes me so happy to see your pictures, and then I do the shoulder nudge, like, hey, babe, look at this, look at this, look at this, look what somebody did with their paint. It just makes me happy to know that we have a product that makes you happy and helps you guys out, because if you have a stand as an example like this in the basement, belonged to somebody else, let's just say you had a stand in the basement like this that belonged to a grandparent, okay? Make it yours, keep it.
Lori said sign me up for dark purple Punk Monkey. I paint everything with that color.
A purple black, right? You can come over here if you want, that way you can see me paint.
I don't know. Do you bite?
I don't know, man. I just don't think you want to be near me.
You bite?
Like, what's up with that? You should know by now. We've been together
What do we
20
do
years.
for this challenge? Well, the challenge is to us. Your challenge is to share and win.
Exactly.
Did you like that? That was like really...
And
that like just came to me.
That was good. That was good, babe. Hopefully you're feeling inspired to, you don't have to paint a piece of every day with us. We do it. And so hopefully it inspires you guys to, take some action to pull something out that you normally would give away. Or maybe you see somebody throwing out something by the side of the road and you just know that the possibilities are endless.
Terry Smith's on. Hey, Terry, how are you?
I just gave this girl a shout out.
Rhonda Rutherford said, Arkansas here, visited York, PA in May. The other side of the state. You probably hit Hershey and...
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to Hershey since I moved here.
Yeah. Gettysburg, of course.
They said a Hershey should smell like chocolate. I didn't smell a whole lot of chocolate, though. I gotta tell you.
That's because your nose is constantly stuffed from your allergies.
Do you think that's what it is? I don't know.
Max challenge is to follow Sonia's direction. Guess who said that?
Linda, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can tell the way she thinks now.
Yeah.
All right. You want to come up here, babe?
Not really.
Come on. Do I have to keep saying that to you? Like, come here. Seriously, come here. Come here. So, you guys, I'm just using a regular chip brush. Literally, we sell this in our shop for 85 cents. Go out and get one at a hardware store if you're not close by us. Just get a cheap chip brush. I call them shabby chip brushes because when I paint with them, I love to use this brush to give a distressed effect. And in this case, believe it or not, I'm going to be adding some glazing because I'm going with red, okay? And I want to make it, in the end when it's all done, I want it to feel very kind of like primitive, rustic. So I'm going to show you a few things I do to kind of bring it all together. But here's the thing. You can get these in 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and probably even bigger than that. But go with the 2 inch only because the 3 inch is a little harder to control. And the second thing is the 2 inch is just like perfect for all the little places, and it's the perfect width. The 1 inch, you're going to make a lot of brush strokes. The 2 inch, perfect, just where you need it. Just where you need it. It was like, the Goldilocks. This porridge was just perfect. 2 inch is just perfect, okay? So what's everybody up to tonight? Tell us.
Everybody's hanging out, and Terry's telling me to work with you.
Well, yes.
Rhonda said she smelled chocolate.
You did? Maybe like Matt said, my sinusitis was acting up that day. I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. There was lots of chocolate.
People are really struggling with colors.
Why? Struggling in what way?
Alice, see, if you have a lot of stuff running on your computer, it's going to do that. You need to shut down the other stuff on your computer and rejoin us.
Yes, we'll be here. We'll be here. When I did go to Hershey, I did take that. Anybody been to Hershey, by the way, that's on here? They have a Hershey, of course. Tell them, Matt, because you're from this lovely state and country. Yeah. But when I think of Hershey, from what I know, it's where the chocolate's made. The Hershey chocolate's made.
Absolutely.
And it's about, how far from here?
About 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh my gosh. Anybody else out there claustrophobic? I don't know what I signed up to one day, but seriously, I think I tried to block it out. I stood in line forever to be what was like the most terrible claustrophobic challenge of all time. So you actually get in this, I think it was shaped like a chocolate Hershey kiss. And it makes you feel like you're going into the furnace of the underground chocolate factory. So if you are claustrophobic, it's probably not a great thing for you to be on. So yeah, I did this tour and I thought I was going to die because they actually put like the heat on you. So you feel like you're in the oven with the chocolate. And so if you're claustrophobic, I might not advise you to do it, but I do remember that it was interesting to feel like a Hershey Kiss being baked or poured or whatever, whatever they do.
Karen painted her backsplash in teal last night.
Send me pictures, please, 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 please.
Hello from Philadelphia, Mississippi. Wrong state, right city. On the other side. Hi, Nancy.
Philadelphia?
Mississippi.
Oh, there's a Philadelphia in Mississippi?
I guess there is. I did not know that. For as much as I know.
Wow. That's like, I'm from Newfoundland, Canada, and I found out there's another Newfoundland, and it's over here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And it always...
It's in the middle of the state.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. It's just like, who knew?
Carrie House said, I'm choosing to watch Yins over The Bachelorette.
Ooh, very nice.
Bachelorette, it's all fake anyways. Yeah.
I watched a couple seasons of that. There's actually a place nearby here called Nemacolin. It's a very high-end
That's where I
resort.
used to work.
Yeah, it's a very high-end resort. Matt used to actually
5-star, 5-diamond resort. Thank you very much.
And they filmed a session, like a show of The Bachelorette, not too long ago down there.
Yes, Maria, I got your peanut. We just get. She won last night. We get a ton of messages.
Oh
in our box,
yeah.
If we don't answer right away, we did get it. So our apologies if you didn't hear back from us. So there was a lot of.
We work our way through.
A lot of the winners went out today, by the way. So
yes. Went out as in mailed out.
Yes, absolutely.
As long as you put your color in the message, that's all you need to do. So I'll know exactly what you need.
No, we didn't even watch any Big Brother. What time did we get home?
I don't know. By the time I
we got home at 2 o'clock, and she went to work on the computer, and I started watching the Dead Files from Saturday night, and I fell asleep.
Anybody like the Dead Files?
So anyway.
Sometimes paranormal shows are for, like, not everybody likes it, right?
Sometimes. I do. I go to sleep to them.
Yes. When I came upstairs, he was asleep, and then I put on a movie called The Breakup that was on. Yes. Yeah. It was a Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, they know The Breakup.
Yeah. It was good.
Yes.
It was a mellow movie, right?
People want to know, is this red or is this pink or what is it? Because
we're fooling with your brain.
It's looking really pink on the.
Yeah, because it's still wet.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna dry it and let it go. So and let it sit and turn red. Okay. So bear with me. Let me hit it with the hairdryer. I just want to make sure I got all the spots.
Jennifer Campbell says, "When do y'all sleep?"
Never.
Barely.
Never.
You can sleep when you're dead.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to get up. You have an excuse.
We do. We go a lot. We really go a lot. Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna push through to get through this challenge, and then we're gonna sleep for like 3 months.
Yeah. Right.
Matt can only.
You'd be lucky to sleep 3 hours.
Matt can
I
only.
was up at 4. I went to sleep at 2. I was up at 4 to put our senior dog out because he had to
go potty.
He had to go potty. So, anyways.
Nice. Yeah.
Rhonda So said hi from Newfoundland.
Hey, Rhonda. Thanks for saying hello from back home.
Natalie is painting with Junk Monkey Red right now. I believe you got the red apple. Is that right? I think
this color is going to dry a little bit darker, and then the red apple is a little more of a vibrant red.
Yeah,
okay, this might get loud because I'm going to dry this, so you might want to chat a little bit and kind of move back a little bit.
So, yeah, I'm going to come back here with noise. So
some people don't like some people find the hairdryer really loud.
So how's everybody doing tonight? That's good.
How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah. I like taking long walks on the beach. I like anything as long as it's wet and alcoholic. Food, bread. I'm a bread pig. I like bread. So tell me about you, and don't everybody answer at one time.
It's amazing what Matt will tell you about himself when I tell him just to kind of go over there while I'm drying this, right?
Yeah.
Put out a few questions, ask just to kind of get to know our
Show
audience.
the paint wall. I only have the paint wall half lit tonight. We'll light it up in
just a second. Okay, let's do some fun stuff. Tea or coffee? Tea or coffee? Who's out there tonight? Your preference, tea or coffee? Okay, and Matt can come up with some really good ones, I bet you too. But let's see what's Yeah. Let's do a would you rather. A would you rather. Those are so fun.
So Patricia Lopez is checking in from Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, you have the National there, but we have Laurel Valley here. Are you familiar with Laurel Valley Golf Club? They have the PGA there. Augusta has the Masters there. We have the PGA here. The championship, rather. Everybody says tea, caffeinated, coffee. Wait. Here we go. All right, we're going to go here. Tea, coffee, iced tea, coffee, tea, caffeinated, iced tea, hot tea, coffee all day. Oh my God, that could be a song like Space Jam. Space Pets!
I got a good one, okay?
Yeah.
I actually went to Atlanta, Georgia, and I ordered a Pepsi.
Wrong answer in Atlanta.
Now remember, I moved from Canada.
I told her.
I didn't really realize that apparently you don't get Pepsi down south.
God.
So I got would you rather.
Atlanta is where Coke's
Pepsi
from.
or Coke. That's right. That is the home of Coca-Cola, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
so
she almost
Pepsi or
got us
Coke?
killed. My wife has a God love her. She has a talent to get us into situations by being willfully ignorant. And
it's
what
not
I mean,
order Pepsi
why
from
I
Atlanta,
mean,
I guess.
yeah, but what I mean by willfully ignorant is I tell her, look, don't do this, and she does it anyway. Point in case.
Because we don't always believe our husbands, okay?
Stop. Point in case.
Oh, this is going to be interesting, okay?
The year is 2006. The Steelers are in the Super Bowl. Sonia never grew up around football, never grew up in Western Pennsylvania, does not realize that in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, we have 3 seasons. We have deer season, we have Steeler season, and we have zombie season, okay? So she goes, we're playing the Arizona Cardinals. And she goes and puts on a red and black sweatshirt.
Okay, so
no,
don't
stop,
wear opposing team colors when you're going to a party.
Stop.
Okay.
I'm telling the story here.
Okay, alright.
So I say to her, you are not going to wear that, right? And she gets all snotty and goes, I'm going to wear what I like. What's the problem with this sweatshirt? I said, you're going to a Steelers Super Bowl party and you're wearing the opposing team's color. And she goes, whatever, right? And I don't believe it. So she walks into this place with about 60 or 70 users who want to kill her dead. Right? So, and then I have to put up...
But I did get some looks.
Yeah, you got some looks.
I think my husband wanted to pretend that he wasn't with me.
Absolutely. So, anyway, yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. So, people called into question my own loyalty from thereafter to my team. Don't laugh.
How could you marry a woman who wears
stop.
colors?
Okay, so I take her to she grew up a Montreal Canadiens fan. I take her to a Penguins game. We were in the nosebleeds in the old Civic Arena. And then she said to me, I was like, so she's cheering as, Montreal scoring, and I'm like, you're going to get us killed, right? And she, they won't do that. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
He bought us tickets to go to a game, and it said, this is my first game ever to go to a professional hockey game. And on the ticket, he came to me and said, babe, I got us tickets. And it said, Pittsburgh Penguins, Montreal Canadiens. So I'm thinking he doesn't like Montreal Canadiens. I've only been in the country for how long? And, he's getting these tickets so I can go see the Montreal Canadiens. Apparently it wasn't true.
I got him so we could go see...
Apparently you didn't care.
No, we got him so we could go see Mario Lemieux and Sidney Crosby play together.
That was good. That was good.
So,
but yeah, the guys in the seat ahead of us apparently didn't like it when I was cheering.
It wasn't just the guy in the seat ahead of us. It was the entire...
The whole section, okay.
The whole section.
All right, the whole section.
Was ready to throw her out onto the middle of the ice. So. Okay, Adele, you tried to order paint today. We only allow 6 jars at a time in each order. So do 6 jars and then put in your second order.
Yeah.
Because it won't let you order more than 6 jars because that's all we can fit in the box.
Yeah, we do it to save you money. So honestly, to send somebody 1 jar of paint, believe it or not, it's usually $10 to $12 shipping. It's crazy. So we've priced a lot of shipping options, and we can get a flat rate shipping box for $15 to go anywhere all over this country, no matter where you live. And we can fit up to 6 products. So, yeah. But if you put more in one checkout, it'll tell you that it can't ship to that address because we really can't because you have more than 6 in your box.
Yes.
But just split it up. I promise it'll work.
So, anyways, this color is called Garnet Red.
Is it showing red now?
It's looking more red now, yes.
Good. It's drying.
Yeah.
So as it dries, like I say, it will go red. So, tier, what did I say? Not coffee, what did I say? Pepsi or Coke? What was it? Because I'm a Pepsi fan.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're a Pepsi fan up north. But, yeah, so we go to Atlanta, the birthplace of Coke. And she walks in there and she's like, I'm going to get a Pepsi. And I said, no, you're going to get a Coke. I was like, you will not find Pepsi in Atlanta. So what she
That was a challenge.
No. What she does is walk up.
And ask if they have Pepsi.
Yeah, and what happened?
Apparently they didn't.
I told you. Allison and Linda, only because I was trying to tell a story and I wanted it uninterrupted and in the actual context of which it happened.
We'll let him have his moment. We really know what we're doing.
Well, it was more than one moment. Should I tell them the museum story that we had a personal security?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know the museum story by now.
I don't know. Who knows the museum story?
I'm sure they do. Because he likes to tell. Does your husband have stories that they like to tell over and over again because they think it's really, really funny? Because it
Oh, it
usually
wasn't
involves
fun.
them being right and you being wrong or something happening. Yeah. Who else?
I'm going to need a lot more please tells before I go into that. So, anyway. So, we're seeing a lot of coats, a lot of touches. Touch.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm a creative and I like to touch things sometimes, okay? I'm a visual person. So if I go to a museum, it's really hard for me not to want to go, really? Somebody, like, seriously? That is like, I can't help it.
Yeah, in the Modern Art Museum.
Okay,
Everybody's saying I can barely hear her so loud.
Yeah, I know the hairdryer is loud, right?
Yep.
But it'd be a long time. And Matt could tell, if I sat here without the hairdryer, I'm really worried of the stories Matt could tell. So I figured I'd speed it up with the hairdryer. No, I'm just joking, yeah. But anyway, yeah, with the whole museum thing, it was a bathtub made of soap, okay? Who else would go into a museum, see a freaking full-size bathtub that you could probably fit your entire family into, let's be honest here. It was a big bathtub. And it was made of orange glycerin soap. So think like Neutrogena makes an orange soap for your skin. It was a bathtub carved out of a giant, massive black block of soap. And so, yeah, it was sitting there in the hallway, and, they usually have a little tag out front to say what it is. And I'm like, there is no way that is soap. That's soap. Anyway, it's apparently... Maybe I wasn't the only one who touched it, because when I went over and I did touch it, it was like full-on security came out like, okay, crazy woman, leave now, okay?
Yeah, only she would touch $1 million bathtub made out of glycerin soap.
But I touched it.
That says, please do not touch.
I know, but I didn't see anybody, and I just wanted to touch it, and I couldn't help it.
Oh, you know what's great about this story?
What? Oh, what's great about this story?
I didn't even have to tell it because you told on yourself.
What? I am an open book.
Okay. They just said, okay, Terry wants to understand what you've done so far.
So I've cleaned my piece. This is not real wood. This is fake wood. It doesn't even have any wood pores, okay? So, but our paint sticks to just about everything under the sun. I think when I say that, the only thing I've ever run into it that our paint doesn't stick to, if you prime first, you can put it on top of it, but it's silicone. So unless you're using it over like some weird silicone, but how many pieces of furniture are made out of silicone? So usually it's when I'm painting cabinets and I find silicone like the caulking that's way, way up underneath the actual countertop. That's the stuff that you would need a couple coats on, okay, to make it really, really work. But that's like fewer.
See, Maria said Hubs is giving her stink eyes, so she gotta go.
See you back here again, girl. Go take care of the Hubs.
Jennifer Campbell says 1 million. Come on, Matt, don't exaggerate. I'm not exaggerating.
1 million what?
For that bathtub, that was it was in the Museum of Modern Art. So, Jennifer Campbell, yes, it was over $1 million piece. And it was in
It was a bar of soap, an oversized bar of soap.
So what?
I know.
Yeah,
Value.
it was in the International Museum of Art.
It was, I know, and I touched it.
Yeah.
Okay, so all I did was paint this in red. Do you guys see how it continues to dry and how it's going down now to the red, right? Which is awesome. So this is the Garnet Red right now, and I'm actually going to darken it because I love using glaze with our reds, because when I think about red, I think like rooster reds, and I think primitives and rustics, and what's really fun is you could just seal this as is and put something fun on it. You could do some, makes me think, if I had to take one of my bigger stencils out, I could totally just fill the top, which I might just do. I'm just kind of thinking about what I could do right now. I could totally do that. You can get the big stencils if you want, lay it on the top, and then just give this entire flat piece of furniture just a new top and make it look really, really interesting that way, which I could do that, or I could glaze it in black, which would be really, really fun, and do something with that, which was what I was going to do. So
that's
anyway.
Funny. Sherry Ratcliffe said,
so much fun!
Sherry Ratcliffe said, what about cheer wine? I remember cheer wine.
What is that?
It was funny. It's a product that was started in North Carolina like Pepsi.
Yeah.
But we would get it up here in the stores, right?
Yeah.
So when I was a little kid, I'd see cheer wine.
Yeah.
And people would have it at parties and stuff. And I wouldn't drink it because I thought it was alcoholic.
It wasn't?
No.
It's a soda?
It's like Coke, yeah. So I grew up thinking it was alcoholic.
Black glaze.
So, anyways.
Lid-free rag. And I'm going to spray a little H2O, a little water on it, okay?
Linda Bowery said you didn't take a picture of her touching the bathtub. I didn't have a chance. Security was on us so
Oh,
fast.
I messed it up.
They were on us so fast, it wasn't even funny.
Yes, and you know what? The other thing is, there was no photography, I don't even think, allowed. I mean, they were that strict, okay? They were that strict. So I'm putting a black over this right now, okay? I'm going to do it distress style and put a black over it. I really could put a second layer of paint on it if I really want to, but I'm kind of like really speeding this up right now.
People are going to stencil it.
Should I stencil it? Should I do something fun with it? I say I'm thinking distressed and stenciled. What do you think?
Yeah,
Should I do it? Should I do it?
So here's a burning question.
What?
And I know people have asked it. And I know the answer to this. Mary Wood Ross wants to know, not about the furniture question.
Yeah.
Why do you always wear that kind of headband thingy? Why not just pull your hair back in a ponytail?
The headband thingy. Why not just pull my hair back in a ponytail?
Well,
are you talking about my accessory?
Yes.
Right here?
Yes.
I love my headbands. Do you have something that you wear that you love? So for me, I've always been a long hair girl. And one of the reasons as a painter I started kind of wearing headbands too, because I've always worn headbands my life, is I tend to go under and look at things a lot too. So
it keeps the hair out of your...
It keeps my hair out.
Yeah.
It keeps paint off this section of my head. And I guess it's just me. It's just me. It's just who I am.
It's a paint protection measure.
Yeah, but now it's my style.
Yeah, she pulls it back into a ponytail under it, but that's the whole story. And I've known a lot of people have asked that, but that's the honest to God truth about it.
What?
So people are saying distress and stencil, but can you distress?
Why are they worried? Are they worried I'm bald and I have no bangs? All right. Oh, my stencil's not in here. Bear with me. Hang on. I'm gonna go get it.
Anyways, so this is what happened. She went a little bit too hard with the glaze on that side, and she pulled.
Because it wasn't fully dry.
It wasn't fully dry.
And I sped it up.
And she attacked it.
That's okay, but I'm gonna roll with it.
Yes, she's gonna go with it.
I'm gonna roll with it.
So,
Give me a second.
anyways, so now that everybody knows about headbands, we're gonna start our own line of headbands.
Yes.
And we're gonna. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually kidding. So, anyways, I just thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh.
So, any other pressing questions you want to know? I will answer.
I better not leave for too long because I
That's
don't know
right.
what he's gonna. Yeah. So this is a stencil which I really love. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. Show them down here my tag. I go to the Hobby Lobby section, and while they always have stuff on sale, if you go to the back corner, they always don't really advertise this, but they always have a clearance. So if you think Hobby Lobby is awesome, let me just tell you, go to the back clearance section. Who cares what's on sale? Just go back there, and there's always yellow tags on everything from every part of the store.
I'm sorry. Tess, I saw your question earlier. We're open 11 to 4 on Saturday. Okay, it's loud, I know. Everybody's saying headbands with Chunk Monkey logos on them.
Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, it's so funny, guys, because, you know, I am all about being your own person and doing what you like, and just, as you can tell, I don't always conform. So, yeah, it's really, you know, but it's become me. It's who I am. So, always have long hair, always love headbands. That's me.
Michael Evanovsky is sanding furniture prior to painting necessary. No, not with our paint. Our paint will actually stick to everything with no priming, no sanding. Just let you know. Somebody asked our towel brand. Actually, the towel brand is just a dollar store.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, anyway.
It's a
Oh,
cheap
Galen,
laminate.
I am sorry for you guys' loss.
Oh no, what happened?
Galen has to go to a funeral.
Oh, that's
Can't
not
hang
good.
around,
I'm
so.
sorry.
So
I'm
Linda says my
sorry.
girlfriend's bringing me a ton of stencils. Her sister-in-law gave.
Ooh, yes.
Nice.
Love me some stencils. So we can have some fun and put something like this on if we want.
So
I always
everybody hits the Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
section.
I always put my stencil in the middle because just tip, if you start your stencil over to the side, it can kind of go off, which I'm okay with it looking like parts of it going off. But if you start in the middle, that's the biggest part of it. So that's where I'm going to put this. And I think I'm going to use some black. Let's just go black. Let's go Moroccan style, okay? Anybody else love just textures and having fun with like Moroccan style?
And before you ask, yes, we're going to do the textured raised stencils.
Yes, we
Just
have
not
to.
tonight.
Yeah, because there's a product that I use for that, and I have to go get it.
Oh my gosh, everybody's going keychains with Junk Monkey logo and stuff like that.
Giving us
right now,
ideas.
the only thing we got with our logo is the T-shirts.
Yes.
So, anyways.
Yep, absolutely. Which we'll have to get some more. We'd
Yeah.
love to hear your opinion if there's something that you guys would
Junk
love to
Monkey
have.
aprons, headband, and stamps on furniture for Linda Bowery.
Ah, very nice. You know what? I'll have to get a stamp made, yes, because as our business grows, which is hard to believe, guys, this was a hobby, and it's turned into a full-time business. And but we do what we do out of love.
Wait a second.
What? I said we.
I am sorry, people.
What?
There is no dab tonight.
This is a.
There's only brush.
Yeah, we're gonna need a swipe.
Brush.
You know that whole swipe or no swiping? Yeah.
Yes.
Swipe.
There's no dab.
Only because, and this is a tip, I want to keep my brush strokes all going in the same direction because this piece of wood is long and rectangle. And remember how I say to kind of always work with the wood grain?
You
this
have
is a great tip.
denied them of the dab.
I'm sure we can find something that's a dab.
Jar of paint with a little Junk Monkey trinket attached.
That's a cute
Actually, a while ago we did a contest.
We should do that again.
Golden monkey, and we put tiny little monkeys about yay big.
We did.
In our paint, and whoever found the monkeys, one person won a year's supply of paint by finding the golden monkey. So, anyway. Okay, Heather said she used her jar of black and painted everything last night.
You painted everything?
Everything.
She painted everything black. Love it.
Yeah,
and that's what happens, right? Seriously, you get, and this is why, like, sometimes you guys see me paint here, and I'm like, oh, I got a little extra paint on my brush. What else can I put this stencil on, or what else can I add a little bit of color to? And it all adds up, right?
Linda,
it goes a long way.
Linda, you are so naughty.
You might want to step back. Naughty. She's a naughty monkey.
I'll tell you in a second. So, Miss Linda promoted Junk Monkey brand paint today in a home talk that was using Valspar.
I love our loyal customers.
Yeah.
We really just are a small mom and pop shop, literally. I'm mom and he's pop, right? Well, not really.
We are.
We're
We
a
have
small
a
guy and gal shop,
We
all
have
right?
a 17-year-old.
Mom and pop sounds like I make myself seem like so old, right?
Yeah.
So we're guy and gal shop.
Alice wants to know why our paint doesn't not bleed under the stencil.
Because we make it chunky. He's a chunky monkey. And so what happens is, remember how I said that this is a paint that we made our own recipe, and Matt, God love him, he would go in and he would make paint and say, try this. He'd give it to me in a jar and say, go ahead and paint with this and see how you like it. And I paint it and say, can you make it a little bit more thicker? So really the recipe that we use is our own personal recipe that, you know, Matt's just made to the way that I like to paint. So if you like a lot of my work and you see how easy it is to be able to get looks, it's because he's the mastermind behind the recipe. And then I
you
just
heard
like
it
to make
here.
pretty.
So when this is all litigated, I'm calling you all in as witnesses.
So don't say I never, ever said that you didn't help me, right?
Right.
Because what would I do? What would I do? We're a tag team.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, thanks, Sonia.
Me, Sonia?
No, Sonia.
Or is that Sonia with an I?
That's Sonia with a Y.
I joke because there's a Sonia on here with an I, and I'm a Sonia with an I. And every time I see her, I always tell her I like her name. But I like Sonia with a Y too. You're okay in my books.
Well, I'm not really the mastermind because I would have never came up on this on my own. And she's like, I have this thing, and I like doing this paint, and I would just like to do my own. And I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was all her idea.
This is all grassroots, guys.
It was all her idea, and it wasn't there.
And this was just because I like to paint, and I like to make things
Do you
beautiful
wax
in my
or
home.
seal your items after you paint?
Well, just to let you know, we make the paint so it's hardy enough so you don't have to go with the wax. You can go with a poly if you want. You can seal either way. So that way, you don't have to conform to anything you want to.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to. You know what I mean?
Here's the dirty little secret.
What?
We don't like wax.
I really don't like
wax. Is hard to work with. And then if you ever go to paint the piece again, you're in trouble.
Woo!
Me personally, there's a little bit of run.
It's okay.
Me personally, I don't like
gonna do
wax
some more
because
glazing
when
so
I
I
was a
can
little
work.
kid and I grew up in the sticks, you'd always go over to that great aunt's house or great grandmother's house, and she'd have the one piece of furniture. It was sticky, and had fur all over it because it was treated with beeswax.
Furry furniture.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. That's
And then when it gets hot, wax never really sets. So when it gets hot, it melts, and you kind of slide across that thing if you ever do it. So.
I'm putting some glaze around the bottom.
Does polyacrylic come in flat, satin, or gloss? Yes, it comes in matte,
that.
satin, gloss, super semi-gloss, super gloss, glossy gloss, super matte, matty matte. So
apparently he knows more than I know.
yeah, and also doing the polyacrylic.
Yes,
Is
come over here now.
you can get the same seal.
Yes.
It's a clear seal, but it also makes stuff so much quicker to get done too. Because let's face it, wax is hard to work with, and it takes forever to get in there as well. You missed a diamond.
I did. Where to? Show me.
Oh, it's up there. I see it. Yeah.
I'll go back and get it.
Yeah.
I'll go back and get it. I'm gonna make my piece. I'm bringing the black down around.
Well,
right?
tell Amy. Well, tell your husband I said thank you.
What's that?
She said her hubby just made her go to the bedroom to watch. Oh! I get it. I'm sorry. He
banished her to the bedroom.
He banished her to. I thought he was watching and then made you come. Never mind. So,
Gotcha.
Anyway.
That's okay. He doesn't know what he's missing.
So.
But he will know when he comes back home and you've already painted the entire house half junk mug paint, right? You know what I'm saying?
Kelly says, Maddie Matt, that's your new next paint color. Matt Chu is your new nickname.
By the way, when you guys are glazing...
I have so many
Matt
nicknames. Matt, when I was a little kid, it was Matt, fat
you can show them this to help them.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, like 4 or 5, it was Matt, fat little water rat.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah. Your father calls me Matthias.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Matthew, Matteo, you name it. I've been called every Matt nickname in the book.
There is not a, for Sonia, there really wasn't what can you run with Sonia, right? So the only thing, you know how just nicknames are formed. So the only thing that I can remember being in school that classmates would say would be like, hey, Sonia Lasagna, right? So who has a nickname that you were called
Yeah,
in
what
school?
were the dumb nicknames that the kids called
Oh, I
in
know.
school? Yeah.
Stuff that they come up with, right? Hey, Sonia Lasagna. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, is that the best you could come up with? Yeah, seriously, right?
You're not even close to Italy.
What? What?
Oh, this is just dollar wipes.
Yes.
Reusable wipes from the dollar store.
Okay.
We're all about design on a dime.
Here's a quick tip, okay? Can you handle it? All these tips, you guys. I'm telling you, you keep watching. After 30 days, you'll be like better than me, okay? And don't forget to send me your pictures. So when I first started, I did a lot of research, and this is the cool thing about watching us for the next 30 days because you could sit on your phone and you could Pinterest and you could look all over Google, and one blog will tell you this way, one blog will tell you that way, and you could like spend how long, right, searching all different sources. Just come here, we'll tell you how to do it. We'll tell you how to do it. So right here, so I started off using very, very expensive cheesecloth. Cheesecloth is not cheap. Let me just tell you that, okay? For glazing cabinets and things like that. And then I got smarter. So here's where I am now. I've tried a lot of things so I can help you guys with some shortcuts. These here, they're called Scrub Buddies, okay? And let me see, how many do I get in a pack? I want to say it's like, I don't know, maybe 8?
Yep.
I think it's 8, 8 pack right there. You see it?
You better...
And it's lint-free,
Yeah.
and it takes the water nicely, and there's nothing like furries or anything going to come off.
Okay, one thing. Jeanette,
Yes.
Janine, we haven't got to that one inside leg yet.
Where's it?
But for the love of God, Sonia, fix that diamond up top or you're going to have a
Which one?
mutiny on your hand.
Which
the
one?
one you're missing.
Oh, right here?
The balance people are freaking out. So
I got a question. Who out there has OCD?
well, I got some nicknames coming in.
Isn't this annoying? Right
Yeah.
here? I know what it's
Shelly
like.
says Shelly Belly.
Shelly Belly, yes.
Sherry
right?
says Cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
Carrie said Harry Carey, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, a baseball announcer didn't help that one at all.
That's a good
Laurie
one.
said Laurie is not a rhyming name.
Right?
Yeah, but Laurie, you're lucky. So,
I'm sure. What can we come up with for Lori? Let's get Lori.
older sister called me Brat. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, okay, a little girl named Mercy called me Miss Lasagna.
Yeah, right?
Because Sonia Kettler, yeah.
Yes,
so-
exactly.
Exactly, so.
God are the days that... Well, I don't know. Do kids
My
still
dad
call
called me
her
Pumpkin my whole life. Yeah, that's a pretty common one here, yeah.
Pumpkin?
Yeah, Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, it's
Not pumpkin.
It's pumpkin, but it's slime.
Oh, okay.
So
That works. That works. All right, come over here. We're going to do this one side over
everybody's
here.
going, I'm OCD, I'm OCD.
Yes, right?
D said,
it's okay, we'll get it.
D said Deedlebug.
Aw, that's a cute one.
Yeah.
That's a cute one.
Jennifer Dreyer says Jenny Penny.
Yep.
Joan, she said alligator because her last
Middle
name
was Allie?
No, her last name was Gator.
Oh.
Deb Shue said they called her Duck.
Nice.
It rhymes, it's just not pretty. I like Lori. Lori was always one of my favorite names. Terry says Tear Bear.
Yep.
My uncle used to call me Jennifer. That was Jenny Bill.
For Jennifer? Like,
yeah,
Jennifer. Oh, for Jenny? Yes. Hey, Jenny, how are ya?
So, Claire said Claire Bear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's that movie I think of every time they say Claire Bear?
Claire Bear.
God, I
feel
can't
like
think
I've
of it.
heard this recently, too. Something we've watched.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you reuse those rags? Yes, we use them until
Yeah.
there's nothing left of them. So.
Yeah. Brushes too. Some people say, do you reuse your brushes? Heck yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Jancy says Stubbs and Sunshine were me. How did you get the Stubbs?
Let me get this dry real fast. How did you get the wet stuff?
Yeah, Stubbs. Why water with the glaze?
Just helps it move it. You don't have to if you don't want to, because glaze is meant to sit on top of paint. It's a translucent medium. That's a big word, fancy word for saying it's a movable product, okay? So you don't have to, but I like to because it gives me extra momentum with the glaze, so it's just a tip. So if you've tried glazing something before and you feel like it just grabs and it doesn't move, I will tell you, if you use our glaze and with a little bit of water, it just gets it mobile. It just gets it going wherever you want it to.
Dawn Heifel says hello.
Hey, Dawn, how are ya?
So, yeah, my sister is funny. Lady Jessie says her daughter calls her her little brother Bugaboo.
Aww.
Since he was 5, now he's 4.5. But this is the deal, right?
What?
My little sister Julie, when she was a little kid, they called her Noogie. And she's almost 30, and they still call her Noogie.
It sticks with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's like, our 17-year-old. We have
Weasel.
names for him.
We called him Weasel.
I can remember when he couldn't eat, he was just beginning to crawl, and I'd be like, come here, you little weasel. And that name kind of stuck, right? And you think, like, how many years ago, and yet you still say it. Anybody call their kids, like, baby names?
Yeah. Kim Vizani says, how do you clean your hands? We don't.
I have to go home tonight, and I have to shower. And warm, although let's be honest here, I'm somebody who likes a hot shower to the point where it's like skin boiling hot, okay? Anybody else out there? That works. But it is water-based, so if you just do water and soap, it's good.
Well, I just see my dad called. I must be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Or I'm getting volunteered for something.
There you go. What's everybody saying?
Well, I was sitting there. Vicky said she was monk doodle. Don't know why. Had it till my mom passed when I was 16.
Right?
Well, here's one. My mom her name was Sherry, right?
Yeah.
And my mom was always real thin and in shape. And her nickname was Chub her entire life. Because when she was first learning to talk, she couldn't say Sherry. She'd say Shub. Shub. And that stuck with her entire life. I called one of my daughters Squirrel, still do.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
That's cute.
She said that, yeah.
That's cute.
Well, thank you, Laura. Kelly says my husband calls me a squirrel. I call Sonia Nibs. I always call her Nibs. Don't know where it came from. It just kind of started calling her that one day and stuck. Nibs. Mimi, I'm late. What did I miss? Everything, Mimi.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
We're getting there. Think it needs anything else? Should I put some shimmer on it? I'm just thinking, since we went this entire way of Morocco, maybe it needs a little shimmer. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you guys think? I'm really thinking about it now.
Looks like a ladybug.
It is kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I really like it. I really do. Now I'm gonna have to seal it, of course. We can seal it.
Right.
And yeah, let it all sink in. But this is really cute, considering it was just all brown. What was that, like 1980s? Would you say? An 80s brown piece of non-real wood, just pressed wood.
The color is called Red Garnet.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I'm just thinking to myself, should I add anything else in it just for fun?
People are going, yeah, shimmer, shimmer.
Should I add some shimmer?
Shimmer.
This is how it is, right? When you work on a piece, you don't have to have it all figured out.
Jenny's,
And the thing is, paint cancels out one another. Let me find some shimmer. I think I still have my champagne shimmer.
Jenny says, I'm obsessed with these before and afters, whether it's furniture, houses, or people. They're so satisfying. You know why? We put addictive substances on the screen and beam them into your head.
Do you know what? I didn't believe this until I actually worked for a company where I understood what actually went down. But it's like, do you know that when you go to places like, for example, Disney and even resorts and hospitality places,
they pump smells in?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go there and you're like, oh, it feels so good. You know, you feel relaxed, and something smells like, you know, cookies bacon or bacon or whatever. Those are actually pretend smells. Did you guys know that? They actually do that just because they know that we like, you know, that we will respond to baked goods. How do they know that I like baked goods?
Well, they have other smells too, you know.
They just know it. Maybe get a brush. Yeah, they do, right? Absolutely.
Karen Hill says, no shimmer, but I think I'm voted out. So Linda says, now I know why I've been licking my screen. Lori May says, popcorn in the theater. Yeah, there's nothing like popcorn in the theater. I think that makes the experience. I mean, popcorn, when you go in and smell popcorn, is just so overwhelming, yeah. Oh,
popcorn, that'll do it for me.
But seriously, popcorn, think about it. Popcorn, and you pay $20 for a tub of popcorn. Probably the cheapest thing in the world you can do.
Yeah, no
Subliminal messages.
There we go. So I'll give you a quick tip here with the stencil, because you know what? We're just going to have some fun with it. Okay, so here's a tip. If you lay a stencil down...
What is shimmer?
Shimmer's metallic.
Yeah, it's a metallic paint.
A little bling bling.
Yeah.
So here is a just a tip, okay, if you want to create. So when you do different textures and things, it makes a space really interesting, right, when you've got lots going on. So if you were to just pull your stencil down a little bit and move it over, it kind of can create a shadow looking, all right? So down and over just a smidge. So I'm going to leave that black, like Moroccan kind of feel that I feel, so I'll do it again. So I'm going to bring it down and around, right? I'm just going to shift it just a little bit. So you see where that little piece, so it was there, down, over. It creates just a little bit of, you can see the part that's not painted. And now I'm just going to take my shimmer and put a little bit right there. And just to kind of create a little bit of a shimmer shadow. A shimmer shadow. You swear we're painting our nails here tonight.
Linda Bauer, are you sure you're from California? Because I see you constantly using the Wicked Awesome. I think you're a transplant that infiltrated the West Coast from Boston.
Where are you from? From Boston? Why?
No, Wicked, yeah, that's a Boston thing.
Is it? See, how do you know this stuff?
Because you're from Newfoundland. What's next to Newfoundland? Well, not next to Newfoundland, but Atlantic Canada. It's Massachusetts and Boston and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's Wicked.
That's Wicked?
Yeah.
Well, I remember saying that, yeah.
Yeah, you guys said it up there, too, yeah. So,
yeah.
Anyways. Take it around town.
Bring it around town, brother. Bring it around town. Absolutely. You guys are so funny. So speaking of smells, let's do
I think everyone from California is a transplant.
I want to see California so bad.
I was in the Marine Corps with a kid whose family was in San Francisco and actually owned like all of San Francisco before San Francisco was even there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they were like one of the very first settlers.
Do you guys see that? Do you see what just happened?
To the West
Show
Coast.
them, babe. Show them.
Can you show your bottle of shimmer?
Yes, yes. Take a look at this real fast.
Born in California.
See how I created a shadowed look at my piece? That was just doing the same stencil, but shifting it just a little bit. So what that does is not only do they now just look black, but they've got this really cool look to them, right? So you can do this with any stencil you want, no matter what it is. Here's the, I'm gonna dry that real fast so I can keep working on that. Show them the metallic there. Can you see that?
On. Give me a second before you start.
Okay.
All the California people going, nope, I was born and raised in California.
Born and raised in California.
California.
I totally want to come to California. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta turn this on real fast.
All right, let me move.
Okay, all right. You guys saw that? You guys see this?
Yes.
I got some really other pretty colors. We got what? We got silver.
Yep.
And we got a black pearl.
Black pearl.
We got another one too.
Pewter.
Pewter, yeah. We gotta do some with those too.
Oh, Linda said she picked it up from a friend in Rhode Island. Well, there you go.
How did you know that?
So, anyways, Jennifer says, born and raised in California, parents can't figure out why my mom says wash instead of wash.
Wash,
Actually,
yes,
people
yes.
here where we're at says wash too.
Yes.
Another thing we say is crick.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Well, it's C-R-E-E-K. How else do you pronounce C-R-E-E-K? It's crick.
Creek.
Everybody knows
It's
you go down
creek.
and play in the crick.
No, it's creek. It's just not right. It's just not right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hello, Adrian from Fuentes. Adrian Gomez Fuentes is coming in from Argentina.
That sounds so sexy.
It is.
It sounds very sexy. I like the
Yes.
name. Very, very cool. Happy that you are here in all the madness and crazy creativity. We are jazzing up a table from the 1980s.
Would
Megan with all
Bienvenidos
sexy
be
vibe.
the right for?
Look at that, guys. I'm telling you. Move your stencil, shift it just a little bit, and you've got the most amazing texture. Can you imagine doing this on your wall? Like, how cool would this be? Think of the colors that you could pick and do, like, maybe a dark navy
Yins,
with some
yes, we say
black
yins.
and metallic. How awesome is that? Yes. All right, let's do the other side over here, too.
Is that Rust-Oleum paint about $50, or was that just
Heck no.
inflated?
Tell them what you get on sale for. And it's on sale right now. I think all the lows.
Actually, I think it is what the proper retail is. But to be honest with you, Jenny, I found out for $11 at Lowe's.
You know your husband loves you
on the clearance.
when he comes in and says, "Hey babe, I was at the store and I found this. I thought you could use it." And it's Rust-Oleum Metallics on sale. And let me just tell you, they have it right now on sale at Lowe's. So go check because it's sitting right on the counter where it normally is.
Right.
And there's a tag underneath it. And there's a couple colors. So if they're not all completely sold out,
why didn't you grab the other couple colors? That was the only two that we had. Yeah.
I wish I remembered tonight when I was out and about. I would have looked again, see if they got any. You know how sometimes you live in an area where different stores like might run out of it, but you know there's another,
Yeah.
There's another Lowe's up the road. There's another Home Depot up the road.
Yeah, there's like 3 Lowe's.
And it was Lowe's, right?
Yeah, there was like 3 Lowe's in our immediate area.
I gotta say, like between Lowe's and Home Depot,
Even though
I
we're
find
in the middle,
myself
which is
going to
funny
Lowe's.
because we're like in the middle of nowhere, honestly, about 40 miles from southeast Pittsburgh, and it's like every town has a Lowe's here or a Home Depot, and there's like 3 Lowe's and 1 Home Depot within like a 20-mile radius.
I'm in love with this. What do you guys think? Now, of course, I'm going to bring a little bit of shimmer all the way. I think I might do some shimmer to the base. You think I should do some shimmer to the base?
Who wants shimmer on the base?
Should we do some shimmer to the base? I'm
By
just
the way,
thinking
we
like...
have 20.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
I have some metallic paint, but never thought of using it with a stencil. Would like to see
Yeah. All right, let's
what
come
it
around
would
to
look
the
like on black. Actually, this is what it would look like with black, on black.
Let's do some shimmer.
That was last night that we did.
Let's do it, babe. Let's do
So
it.
everybody's going, oh my god!
Let's
I always
do it.
get paint under stencil, make a mess. What's your trick? Very light on the paint.
Yeah, very
Our
light.
our paint is really thick, so it doesn't take a lot to.
And even though the lighter
stand up.
colors can seem a little bit more fluid, it's just not. It's just made in a way that it's not going to run. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like to say it's like painting with a wet marshmallow, the lighter colors, because if you look at it and you turn your bottle upside down, you can see, until you shake it, there's a little bit. It kind of solidifies in the middle.
I'm thinking I like that. Just for something different, right?
It looks like snake skin.
Isn't it cute?
Snake skin.
Isn't it cute? I think I'm just going to do the frame. And then we'll do some poly. Can you come over here and see this?
I'm coming.
Yeah,
I had a
come
good angle
on,
there.
Come on. All right.
Good
Okay.
angle.
All right. I trust you. Whatever you think. Whatever you think. Anybody going to try this texture, this technique? Something different?
Lordy, our stencil addict, wants a huge diamond on the bottom.
A huge diamond on the bottom.
I think it looks like a snake skin. I think it looks like a snake ready to go bite you.
Really? I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes. I'm not a fan of snakes. I didn't grow up with snakes. Snakes are not cute, but I know what you mean. Although I do have some really cool snakeskin boots that you bought for me, don't I?
Yes.
Those were cool.
Yes. Well, fake snakeskin.
Yes.
Not real snakeskin.
That's okay. They're still cool. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm going to go to the other side. I got to get up and move to the other side.
Debbie goes, I asked about painting the black backsplash last night.
Yeah.
Can I do the shimmer on top of that?
Yes,
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Karen,
make sure you let your paint dry first.
our friend Karen, who's regular with us,
Yes.
she said she painted her backsplash last night in light teal.
Yep.
So, Karen, if you want to tell the people how it worked out, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Linda
And
says,
then send
Linda
us
says,
pictures.
I think she says it looks like a Harry Potter piece.
This piece here?
Yeah.
I like Harry Potter.
Yep.
Whimsical.
Hey, Diane,
like I
what's
tell
going on?
Whimsical, right?
No, I hate snakes, but I love this table.
Yay!
Looks
This
like
is
lattice.
This is a fun piece, right? It's for fun. You can do so many different styles.
Actually, I think I'm going to take this to the base with me.
To the what?
To the base.
To the base? Okay.
For the show.
All right. Whatever you want. When
I
your husband
can
likes
put
your
all my
furniture.
little G.I. Joe Cobra figures on.
There you go. Do you sure you want it in red though?
Yes.
We could
It's
totally
Cobra.
We could do a really other cool colors too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jolene?
How am I not surprised, Linda? Linda loves snakes. Here, Lori Scott. Yes, Harlequin. That's a good thing.
I like that, right? It's really, really fun. Really, really fun.
I will send pics when it's finished. Should be done tomorrow. Yes, please.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh,
Nothing's
you're
perfect
welcome,
in this
Debbie.
world.
With anything to help, we've all been
Yes.
there. Y'all's got to start somewhere.
By the way, did you see the table we finished last night?
Who screams for shimmer? Everybody on this page, Lori. Everybody
Yes.
on
And
this
this is
page.
called metallic champagne. Like I say, if you can't decide if you want gold or you want silver, go with champagne because it's a happy medium. All right. So now we just need to seal this little guy up. All right. Do you think I should put some shimmer on the bottom? Should I? Do you think I should on the
Am
bottom?
I still active duty? No, I got out 2003.
I say I'm gonna do
but
it.
I still belong to him for another, I think, 15 years. So
All right. Let's see here.
critical MOS.
Let's see here. I'm gonna put some on the bottom. Okay. Because I think I should.
Oh, I just bought some metallic and seashell. I love That's my favorite metallic color is the seashell.
What color is that?
That's like the opalescent, like seashell,
Like bluish green?
No.
What's
It's like
seashell?
the white, the pinky. It like changes color.
Like opal?
Yeah, kind of opalish.
Okay.
But you
Cool.
never buy it for me. I told you before that's what I wanted, but no.
All
No,
right.
no. See, she doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So, anyways,
I'll get you some pretty.
I'm glad.
shimmer.
I'm glad you. Whoever's checking on their husband Greg's account, I'm glad you got back with us because their account froze up and they had to
Oh, no.
log into their husband's.
Don't you love it when like
People are going, no shimmer on the bottom, no shimmer. No.
too late,
no.
too late, too late,
Too late. We committed and we went.
But here's the thing: if I really didn't want to, I could just paint over it again, right?
Yeah.
I'm loving it now. I'm gonna leave it. I feel like it's balanced really well, and I think I'm gonna leave it. So that was just putting shimmer over paint. We used glaze today, and I can see this with like a stack of books. You know, just for decoration purposes, like just kind of like with a stack of books, maybe with something tied around it, which would be really cool. And then even, I'm going to tell you, even those candlesticks would look really cool.
Yes,
on here.
Terry, that's exactly what it was.
What?
Paint, black glaze, then shimmer.
Yes.
Lori
yes.
wants to know, can you do a wash with water with the shimmer?
You can do a
I don't
wash.
see why not.
Shimmer is very, very light as it is.
Yeah.
So like, remember how I told you the other night that if you're going to use it, make sure you use it on top of paint, because if you put it directly on top of a piece of furniture, it ain't going to look so cool. What happens is the paint underneath it really brings out all of its shiny properties and makes it shine. Makes it shine. All right, let's dry this real fast.
Okay.
And yeah.
Would
So
you
I'm
show
thinking this
last
was a
night's
win,
piece
right?
again? Yes, Sherry, I'm going to show you. This was last night's piece. The black and the shimmer.
Oh, I'm liking it. And And then of course the seal, for anybody who's wondering, I would definitely use. By the way, don't let me forget, before we give away another jar of paint, make sure you guys share right now if you haven't already shared while we're live, and we'll go ahead and announce your name in just a few minutes for a lucky winner. And if you're here, shout back to us and we'll get your address. So clear satin, polyacrylic, protective finish, so matte. Easy, or glass.
Of course, matte is my favorite finish.
You are so funny. You are so funny. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let that sit up a little bit longer just to make sure it dries. Now, of course, our paint dries really fast, but remember, I put shimmer on it, and shimmer is a different kind of a paint, so I just want to make sure before I put my clear coat on that it's fully dried, because what would happen is it can take the paint with it, right? So, which would be kind of a cool effect. Sometimes that works. But yeah, let's just leave that as is. But it's pretty much dry to the touch. The bottom's got to dry, but how...
Small table from last night.
Sweet. Yeah, this guy over here.
Oh, yeah.
Show him. You can see how it all dried.
Oh, I was tired last night.
Do you want to bring it over and show?
Yeah. Kelly, I'm glad your nephew got back safely. So
yes, go show him real fast.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the other piece, as I'm walking through the obstacle course, here it is from last night.
You guys like that one?
That was it.
You guys like that one? All right, got the knob put back on it. I think it's looking pretty cute.
There it is.
And just that little stencil, but that was a, let me see, what did we use? We used antique glaze, and then we put the brown glaze over it.
Yeah, everybody starts going, that was the night before. Yes, we know.
Yes.
The actual dresser, the teal dresser, Bahama J dresser, it's no longer with us. It found a forever home.
Yes, it did.
Forever home.
So, for a piece like this, I could totally see it staged with some books. Remember how I was saying to you? When I'm out and about, I love to find books, especially if I'm at auctions and things like that. In fact, I will paint them as well if I really wanted to. But if you're somebody who wants something really kind of cool and just, I don't know, I get a Moroccan vibe off of this thing. I'm just thinking like really cool, textured. Here is an idea as well. So if you can't find old books to stage, you could also paint your own. So if you remember...
Somebody said Alice in Wonderland.
You can, yes, exactly, right? You could find books if you want to paint them yourself, because, like I said, our paint does stick to that sort of stuff. Paint up a set of books that you think is really cool, that makes you happy. And here all I did was put a little bit of lace around it and tie on some really old keys and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I just
old
remembered.
New keys.
Old new keys, yep. Talk about old new keys.
Well, Deb, if you like boho, we got something for you.
Boho, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
oh my
if
God.
you like boho, we got something for you. We have an all-new paint technique that we do now. Okay. And maybe we'll do that for like the 30th night.
Yeah, we can do that. Hey, I want to show you, talking about new old keys that you
Is
don't
the table
have to
from
find.
last night for sale? Yes, it is.
Absolutely. It'll be in our shop.
Yep.
So just to let you know, we're talking about new old keys and things like this. Look at this. You can find these at Hobby Lobby, okay? And I think they're like $14 if you want to. I use them for my staging and stuff, but you don't have to have antique keys.
You can pay $14.
No, I got them on sale in the clearance section.
Okay.
I think I paid $3 for them, okay? But if you go down and you find them regular price, you're going to be right around $14. But how cool is that, right? Do you like that? Do you guys like that? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? So remember, this was also the stencil. If you're looking for the same one, it was at Hobby Lobby. I got it on sale for $4 and change. It was regularly $16 or $17, but I'm a girl who loves to shop clearance sections, and bright yellow tags make me like a beacon in the night coming to look at them.
Yes, we buy nothing at full price.
There you go.
Which is why I look like I'm straight out of 24.
There you go. There you go. Well, there are some things that we have to pay full price for, but you know. But when it comes to your furniture, you can take what you got and make it beautiful. So I should put some really cool candles on top of here. I think that would really blend it in, really pretty. If I was staging this in a home and it was a blue book like this, how cool would it be if I put 3 blue candles that matched the books up on top of here? I'm thinking that would be super cool, right? What do you think? Give me hearts, give me love.
Deb says she
Tell me
has
if
a
you've been
boho
inspired.
camper.
Yes. Oh yeah, we could totally rock out your camper. Heck yeah, absolutely. All right, are we ready for a winner? Did everybody share?
Yeah, take all that stuff. They want to see the table without all the crap on it.
But it's so pretty. But it's so pretty.
It is, but you
all
can't
right,
see
I'll put
the
this
table.
back. I know, I was kind of showing them how to stage it, right? Get ideas, how you can see it brought to life.
Oh, hearts everywhere.
Yay!
Hearts. We have hearts.
So sweet, right?
Hearts
so
floating across the screen.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, I get it. Yay! love it, love it. And all it was is
what is boho?
$4.99.
Boho means bohemian.
Bohemian. Lots of colors, lots of textures, and just different kind of like coordinated designs that come
Terry
together in
Bradley
colors.
Smith. It's not crap. Thanks, Terry.
That's a win! Hashtag winning, right? All right, let's
we
give away
miss you,
to our
Terry. You need to come back and hang out with us. So, okay, so.
Yeah, tell us who's the winner.
Hang on. I gotta go.
Look it up.
I gotta go through my Magic Mystery iPad.
Look it up. Look it up. Let's see what we got off the stage here while you're doing that.
So much pressure.
I know. All right.
Pressure.
You guys got any ideas?
So much pressure.
You guys got any ideas? How cool is this? Oh, it kind of reminds me of peacock feathers. You know what I mean? Like how pretty would some of these...
I got a winner.
Okay.
And our big winner for tonight.
Yes?
Flip it over so it's... Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Our big winner for tonight, and a jar of junk monkey paint and all the bragging rights,
Yay!
goes to
Yes.
Alice
Yes.
Templeton.
Alice Templeton, congratulations, girl. All you got to do is write back and tell us that you are here right now not to win, but to claim.
Yeah.
It's all you. Just shout out and say, yep, I'm here. I want my paint. And then what we'll do is we will get you to message us.
Yes.
And go ahead and send over that stuff to you. Absolutely.
Yes, the timer starts 20 seconds ago.
All right. This is another fun color right here, guys.
Alice, you got to say that you're here.
Like something
Oh
like
my
this.
gosh, I didn't even think about that.
What?
Kylie Killen said Alice for Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland,
Wow.
girl.
Come on, Alice.
There you go.
Come on, Alice.
We know you're here. We know you're here.
Oh, she says it's me.
Yay!
All right, cool, kiddo. All you have to do is message us. Tell us whether in U.S. or Canada. U.S. you'll get a jar of jet monkey paint.
You can tell us the color you want.
And you tell us the color you want.
Yep.
Okay, any color you want. And then, oh, Janice. Janice, you're a naughty monkey. She says, hi, I am Alice. So, yeah, Alice Templeton, all you have to do is private message us on Facebook, and we will get it out to you, okay?
Absolutely. So hope you guys had fun again tonight. This was day 7 of the 30-day Paint a Piece of Furniture a Day challenge. We start off with pieces we have no idea how they're going to look when they're done. We just kind of work through it together, right? Where's that to? Is that good? Is that in the U.S.? Where is Tejas?
Texas!
Oh, gosh. He's getting all fancy pants on me here. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight. If you did, say you have. Let us know. And tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just taking it day by day and having fun, right?
we didn't know we were doing this until about 20 minutes before we did the show.
We're like, what can we grab and paint? So that's how easy it is. And how long did it take us to be able to do this and kind of chit-chat and pull it together? So hopefully you found a Saturday project to do, or just pull it out now before the weather turns bad, right? Before we get into the really fall. Get all these pieces knocked out, bring them into your home, and then have fun decorating in the fall, okay? Because I'm just thinking all the fun that we can have with fall decorating, which will be a whole other, maybe, decoration challenge. All right, so we are signing off here tonight. I hope you guys have had fun. Thank you so much. Go home, get some Netflix and just chill out, have a cocktail, all right? We'll see you here again tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.